Metal, Minerals, and Money. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Money Magic series. Your coins are alchemy. You're holding elemental power. Money may appear today as digital digits glowing on screens, but its foundation is older, heavier, and far more elemental. For most of history, wealth wasn't paper and it wasn't code. It was metal, mined from the earth, shaped by fire, stamped with authority, and passed hand to hand. Gold, silver, copper, and precious stones didn't just serve as tokens of trade. They were seen as carriers of power, each vibrating with its own frequency, each chosen for specific qualities that went far beyond utility. To understand money magic, you must understand that wealth has always been made of matter, and that matter itself carries magic. From the first hammered coins in Lydia to the gold dinars of the Islamic caliphates, from the silver drachmas of Athens to the copper cowries of Africa, currency was mineral before it was metaphor. Why metals? Because they last. They resist decay, they shine, they conduct energy, and they symbolize permanence. These qualities made them natural candidates for wealth long before economics as we know it was theorized. And behind the practicality was symbolism. To carry gold was to carry the sun. To carry silver was to carry the moon. To carry copper was to hold the blood of earth. Every transaction was, in effect, an act of elemental alchemy. Gold has always been at the top of the hierarchy. Not because it is the most useful metal, iron builds empires, copper carries electricity, aluminum makes flight possible, but because gold resists tarnish and shines like the sun. Its incorruptibility made it divine. Priests decorated altars with it. Pharaohs were buried in it. Temples crowned idols with it. To exchange gold was not only to trade value, but to handle concentrated ritual power. Even after the gold standard collapsed in the 20th century, nations still cling to gold reserves, a subconscious acknowledgement that this metal carries something paper cannot. In money magic, gold represents permanence, illumination, and divine favor. To hold it is to hold a piece of eternity. Silver holds a different signature. Where gold is solar, silver is lunar. It reflects, cool, bright, and changeable. Historically, silver was tied to cycles, tides, and fertility. It was the coin of everyday trade across vast empires because it circulated more fluidly than gold. Silver tarnishes and must be polished, a reminder that wealth requires attention, care, and renewal. Alchemists considered silver the feminine counterpart to gold's masculine blaze, and many cultures treated silver jewelry not just as decoration, but as protection. Even today, silver is worn to reflect negative energy, to cool the body, and to stabilize emotions. In money magic, silver is flow. Wealth that comes and goes, tides that must be surfed, and currents that connect rather than dominate. Copper may seem humble by comparison, but it is one of the most magically charged metals in circulation. Copper conducts electricity, heat, and energy alike. It was sacred to Venus and Aphrodite, linking it to beauty, attraction, and love. This is why copper coins were historically tied to everyday exchange. They moved constantly, building networks of relationship. Copper jewelry was worn for health, grounding, and magnetism. In money rituals, copper is the spark, the active principle that keeps energy moving, prevents stagnation, and magnetizes opportunities. Even a single copper coin placed on an altar amplifies flow. Beyond these metals, precious stones have also carried wealth signatures. Diamonds, with their indestructibility, symbolize permanence and high status. Rubies, glowing red, evoke life force, power, and courage. Emeralds, green like spring, vibrate with prosperity and renewal. Jade in Chinese culture is the stone of heaven and wealth, used for both currency and spiritual protection. Stones were not mere decoration. They were portable banks, condensed energy in crystalline form, worn on the body as talismans of fortune. If you trace the rituals of coins, you'll find these mineral truths embedded everywhere. Throwing coins into fountains was not superstition. It was an offering of elemental power to water spirits, asking for return. Placing coins on the eyes of the dead wasn't only to pay ferrymen in the underworld. It was to seal passage with mineral wealth, ensuring the soul carried protection. Carrying a lucky coin, embedding one in the foundation of a building, or gifting coins at weddings are all echoes of the same truth. Metals are alive with wealth signatures. Modern finance has abstracted money into digits, but notice how the symbolism persists. Gold credit cards are still marketed as premium. Central banks keep gold bullion in vaults as anchors of value. Investors flock to silver and copper when markets wobble, as if instinctively returning to the grounding power of earth metals. Even cryptocurrency mimics mineral magic. Bitcoin is described as being mined, and its symbol is a golden coin. The digital future can't escape the mineral past because the subconscious still trusts the elemental. When you approach money magic consciously, metals and minerals become more than history. They become tools. Placing gold jewelry on an altar affirms illumination and permanence. Lighting a candle in a silver holder aligns wealth with cycles and flow. Dropping copper coins in running water sends a signal of magnetism and movement. Wearing specific stones like citrine or pyrite broadcasts abundance into your field. Every piece of mineral wealth is a battery waiting to be charged with intention. The psychology here is profound. To hold a heavy coin or a glowing stone is to engage the body, not just the mind. Digital digits are abstract, intangible, and easy to dismiss. But the weight of gold in your hand convinces your subconscious that wealth is real, present, and embodied. This is why rituals with metals and stones often work more powerfully than abstract affirmations. They engage the senses, sight, touch, even sound, creating multi-layered imprints of abundance. So the deeper lesson is this. Money was never just about paper or screens. It began as alchemy, as elemental energy shaped into tokens of exchange. Every coin in your pocket carries the vibration of earth, fire, and human will. Gold, silver, copper, stones, they are wealth signatures, each encoding a different frequency of prosperity. When you treat them not as inert materials, but as living allies, you tap into a current as old as civilization. Your coins are alchemy. You are holding elemental power. Use it with intention, and you turn every transaction into a ritual of earth and wealth. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Manifestation series, where we don't just talk about manifesting, we master it. Because let's be honest, manifestation has been watered down, reduced to vague quotes, mood boards, and empty promises. But you didn't come here to wish. You came here to build a reality that hits different. A reality that responds to your frequency, your language, your alignment, and your decision to stop playing small. This series is not fluff. It's physics, frequency, and fierce creative power. Inside the Manifestation series, you're going to learn how to collapse timelines, shift identities, and speak worlds into existence, just like the greatest minds in history. This isn't just about being positive. This is about being powerful. Here's what you unlock inside. Vision to Reality, the Vision Board course. You've heard about vision boards, but you've never done them like this. This is a full energetic ritual, a precision-coded map for your subconscious, designed to bridge image, frequency, and strategy. It's not arts and crafts. It's blueprinting your future in visual form and turning it into matter. Time, quantum timelines, and why time isn't real. Manifestation doesn't take time. It takes alignment. In this module, I'll show you how time is just a mirror of energy and how to collapse timelines using choice, clarity, and vibration. Past, present, future, they're happening now. And when you know how to navigate time quantum style, you stop waiting and start receiving. Quantum jumping, instantly up level. Your next level life isn't years away. It's one decision away. In this training, you'll learn how to quantum jump, how to shift into a version of you that already has what you desire. This isn't fantasy. It's how high-performance creators, athletes, and spiritual masters leap beyond limits. Jump now. Land in power. Every word. The power of affirmations and spoken language. Words build worlds. In this course, I show you how to use affirmations like spell work, not just repeating empty mantras, but speaking with vibration, intention, and spiritual force. If you've ever felt like affirmations don't work, this will change everything. You'll learn to command your field, not just request from it. The greats, learning from the most exceptional minds in history. We're not the first to master this. In this legendary module, we decode the techniques, habits, and quantum genius of the world's most powerful manifestors, from ancient sages to modern icons. You'll learn how to think like the greats, move like the greats, and manifest like the greats. This isn't another feel-good series. This is a spiritual weapon, disguised as a manifestation course. It's made for leaders, cycle breakers, visionaries, and soul builders. You don't need another wish list. You need a system that teaches you how to bend reality. This is that system. So if you're ready to stop playing with potential and start creating results, welcome to your next level. The Manifestation series is open now. You know what to do. Let's build what they said was impossible and make it inevitable.